Okay, so it's Dan, and I'm going to get these fellas to introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Moten, I'm the bass player from No Sin of Ages Gaze.
And I'm Dan, and I'm the guitar player for No Sin of Ages Gaze.
Okay, and you guys are fairly new. I understand that you're actually dropping an album today. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's true. Our album comes out later tonight, Age of Sedation, and you'll be able to find that on our Bandcamp and on our website as well.
Excellent. And for people just getting into you, what's your style? You know, what do you do?
Well, we were described earlier as Jantera, which is which is gent mixed with Pantera riffs, which is absolutely the most fantastic description to put it like in a streamlined manner. But yeah, that's essentially what it is. It's like bits of modern tech with lots of 90s kind of big riffs garnished with death metal.
Okay, so you clean vocals, screaming vocals. What's the?
There's a mixture of both, yeah.
Okay, cool. And so what have you guys been up to in the run up to here? I imagine just getting the album ready to go and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, the album's been ready for a couple of months now, really. It's just sort of deciding on when was best to release. We've done a sort of summer of festivals. We did Les Fest up in Scotland and Tech Fest in Newark, and we're at Mammoth in Brighton, Mammoth Fest in Brighton. And so we're just sort of gigging really this summer, getting out there as much as possible, as it's sort of our live debut this whole summer, this whole year. We're sort of starting our live career, so it's just getting as many live dates as possible, really.
Excellent. So how long have you guys been around in that case?
Publicly a couple of months.
Publicly a couple of months.
But we've been working hard like for the best part of a year now on this record. Yeah.
Well, fair play managing to get your way into Bloodstock when you've only been around a couple of months. That's pretty sick.
Our management's fantastic, you know, and they really believe in what we're doing and really believe in the record, so they're pushing it as much as they can, you know, which is really nice for us to know that, you know, people are backing us and people are willing to take a chance and put us on shows like this, you know, and let us prove ourselves.
Well, when you can create your own genre, you know, you kind of have to sit up and take note. Do you know what I mean?
So, yeah, it's kind of I mean, I don't know. I never really thought about it like that. I mean, that was something we never set out to do. We just, you know, we were just like, we just want to write some good music, and just said we want to do something heavy and sinister, and that was kind of what happened.
I like it. What are you guys up to for the rest of the year?
Well, obviously the album drops today, and then sort of see the response from that, see how that goes. Hoping to tour a bit later on in the year, just sort of keeping it live, just keep playing live. I know album 2 has already been started as far as written. We sort of, because of the distance, we all just sort of trade ideas back through like social media and Dropbox and things like that. We all just sort of trade ideas back and forward. So we're constantly writing, constantly trying to find shows to play, so just keeping on, really.
Sweet. Well, we're asking the same question to every band. I want to see what you guys think. Would you rather sneeze for a year or hiccup for a year?
I'd rather you hiccup for a year, because he's got the best hiccup ever. I pretty much sneeze all the time anyway, because I have horrendous hay fever, always have a cold, so it is hiccup.
I enjoy sneezing and I don't drive, so it's not a hazard. You know,
okay.
I think that's kind of the best way I can go about it. I mean, with hiccuping as well, it kind of gets in the way of sentences, which is and eating meals. Also, that's kind of a hazard. Sneezing generally tends to be a lot safer, so I think I'd probably go with that.
Well, I find the mid-sentence hiccup tends to make you sound like your voice is breaking.
It does. It's also very off-putting for your confidence. You know, you're trying to have a conversation with someone, and it's just like, do you know what? I'll just write it down.
I'm afraid to say anything now.
So you want to sneeze for a year, but you want him to hiccup for
I want him to hiccup for a year, just because his hiccups are magic. He's just one of those people that he can place it perfectly in a sentence. Perfectly.
Not out of choice. Yeah, not out of choice.
Straight in there.
Well, if you start hiccuping later today, I want you to come back and find me.
I'll warn you. I'll let you know. I'll find you. I'll hunt you down and find you, and just hiccup in front of you for anyone who's around.
And then you'll know why I love it so much.
Excellent. Well, it sounds like a plan. So hopefully see you a bit later on.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you very much for taking a couple of minutes.
Thank you very much for chatting to us.
No worries.